Liebour is set to gaslight the public yet again with a so-called English Devolution and Community Empowerment Bill. In other words, creating little dictators around various parts of the United Kingdom that is not answerable to the locals and is controlled by the central government, namely Liebour. Particularly concerning from this Guido Fawkes article is Schedule 27, where they plan to push for land communism, in other words, build on greenbelt land and so-called greybelt land, which is basically classified greenbelt. Then go through the article and you can see they're trying to push this through Parliament at the moment, which must be opposed. I think that Reform UK and the Conservatives need to jump on this and at least try and get this stopped or push for amendments. And go through here, as they're looking for preferred community buyers that a so-called local authority look at as a community asset, in other words, something to build houses on. That's how I read this. I mean, activated up to 5 years. Generally, this just needs to be stopped. So we don't need more housing. We certainly don't need it for more immigrants. And that is basically the crux of that story. Anyway, the link's in the description for you all to read. And as ever, cheers for watching.